Okay, so let me explain.
What we're doing today.
Yeah, the question today. So you're gonna write a function which is supposed to, given a number, let's say number is 15, 5 or 9, and you are also given another number a. Now you have to tell whether the number n is divisible by a or not. So for example, 5 can 5 divide 15? The answer is yes. 5 into 3 is 15. Can I divide 5 with 2? No,
No.
because there will be like 1 left, right? Similarly, can I divide 9 with 2? No. So you have to write a function to tell this. So the answer will be true or false, right? Okay.
So let's see where we are. Okay. So
Yeah.
def.
So we'll start with the def.
Wait. No. Is
Okay.
How do you spell?
BLE.
Oh, oops, I pronounced L. Okay.
Divisible. So yeah, you also want to maybe, because there are two different words, you want to separate them by
Underscore.
underscore. You cannot have space.
Oh, oops,
You cannot have space. So it's divisible, and then
Divisible arguments.
then you have to give your
Arguments.
the argument. So it requires
And
2 arguments
comma A.
and comma a. So you also want to, this one should not have a space,
Oh.
and here you want to do a space after a comma. Oh no, let's space and a.
Comma.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that
I
was
think
nicer.
you do actually like this. Yeah, that's how you do
I
it.
like
So
it.
that's how you do it. You write comma then the space. Okay.
If n
Hmm.
ooh
Hmm. Modulus.
a equal to 0.
Yeah, you want to do space and then 0. Yeah, and then
Oh, okay.
colon. Then you want to return.
Return button. Oh, that's not how you spell two.
Then you press
Enter.
enter.
Then return.
Now what happens? Now you need to test it, right? Whether it's work or not. Right? So how will you test it?
You have to call it.
You have to call it and you have to test it if it works. Okay. So right.
Oh, so you have to make a variable in there.
You can print it and you can call it, right, directly.
Print
And you can write is divisible inside. Yeah.
is
Yeah. You want to write is div smaller. That's much easier, right? It is divisible is too long.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can
Can
you
you
can
delete
go.
that,
You
like-
can delete it. You just go there
and then
and you delete it. We are not doing an English test, so you don't have to write the full spelling as long as we understand what we are writing. Yeah.
okay, that looks good. It should you have to
Now you
highlight.
have to test with some examples, right? What are the examples you want to try with? You have to call, na? Is div. You cannot just write is div. It's gonna work.
No, it's just gonna print.
It's just gonna print what?
Like,
You know what it's gonna print if you write is divisible.
it's just gonna print these.
It's gonna print something.
What's it gonna print?
It's gonna print something.
Ooh.
It's tell this is a function. That's all.
Ooh.
So it's a function is div. So it's just saying it's a function, but
x0002.
yeah, that's what it's something we'll learn later. But you need to call
I forgot how to
with
call.
the data and
Oh, I know 5.
hmm,
No.
what you want to try 10, comma.
Modulus.
No. You don't have to do modulus, right? Comma.
And
Which number you want? 2. So what is you gonna return?
true.
Because 10 is divisible by 2.
Okay, now we're gonna make a false one.
It was gonna be false or true?
True.
Yeah. So it's considered true.
Now
Now what else you want to try out with? Print. You can try out with some most numbers and see if it works.
I'm gonna add the other one later. Just let me write is, comma, divisible. Oh, no. I'm not making.
6,4. Yeah. So just the one thing we do is comma and a space. That's what we do, right? So comma and a space. Okay. So
That's
this is
it.
gonna be
I'm tired
6,4. So what is the answer of 6,4 will gonna be?
False.
False. Yeah. It's false.
Yeah, my program works.
So now let's write the next version of it, right? So you already have is divisible, right? Which is
Yeah.
gonna tell you that you can divide, whether a given number is divisible by 2, some number or not. So let's say we have a special type of number. We call them a prime number, right? So a prime number is a number greater than 1. Okay, so prime numbers are basically a number which is greater than 1 that is not divisible by any number other than 1 and itself, right? So yeah, every number is divisible by 1 and itself, right? So that's why you basically have to find a number, you have to tell whether a given number is prime number or not. So next question is that you have to write a function which tells us whether a given number is prime or not, which returns true if it's a prime. Okay. So let's write again our table, right? Input and output, right? And output. So input is gonna be a number. Let's say we have 5. So is 5 a prime number?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes, the prime is a true. 5 is a prime number because you can divide by 1 and you can divide by itself. But can you divide by 2, 3, 4?
No.
So no, it's not divisible. So we're gonna ignore that. So what about 9? True.
Actually false.
Why is false?
3 can be divided.
Yeah, you can divide by 3. What about 13? True.
Wait, let me think. What? No, you can't divide it.
You cannot divide it, right? So yeah, you have to try with every number, right? You try with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I already know that. Like,
yeah.
8 into 4.
Yeah. So now this is your function. So can you try writing the program for this one, the function for this one? So this is gonna be a little trickier one. Okay. Let's see if we can do it.
Okay, I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
Let's try. So again, we're gonna start with a def.
Yep.
Let's make it prime this time.
Is prime. You can say is prime again because we are just asking a question, right?
Whoops. I
Is
just
underscore prime.
I'm so used to doing space.
Prime. Now this time there will be how many arguments? There's gonna be
1.
One argument. It's called the number.
Because there's only a number.
Yeah. So they call it n. Yeah. So yeah. So call it n and then you want to do yeah. And now what you want to do?
You want to make a for loop.
You want to make a for loop so that you can check for each and every number, right? For
no, that's
for
n.
No, n is already there. For I
in
range. And then what you want to do? Where do you want to? What should you want to write in the range?
No. 2, comma, n.
So what will it will do? So it will, I will come from where to where?
2 to 13.
2 to 13. So do you want 13 also?
No.
You don't want 13.
We need a -1.
Do you need to do -1? No, you don't have to do -1 because remember
It's 12.
it will come till 12, right? It never includes the number which you gave. So if you give 9 is equal to 13, it will go
I
till
forgot.
to 12. Yeah. So that's you don't have to do it. So now do colon, and then what you want to write here? You want to call the is division. If statement. Okay. And then inside the if you what will you do?
And
You don't have to calculate. You can use the is divisible function, right? You can use the is divisible function. You have created is underscore div, and then you write. Then you write.
Oh wait, I'm confused.
You have to give 2 arguments, right? What is the n for the
N
is
is
div?
number.
N is n, right? The same number. You have to just pass the n one.
N.
You have to use the braces, right? The parentheses, right? First. So you have to write the first parenthesis and then you have to write, no? So what?
N.
Look up. Yeah.
Oh.
N, comma. What is the second argument? Which is a trying dividing with right now?
I.
Yeah, you're dividing with I right now. And yes, if it's divided, what happens? Semicolon. The colons you have to use, no?
Oh.
And then if it's divided, what happens? What does it mean?
Return true.
Yeah, if it's divided, that means it's a return true. If it's
return false.
Yeah, return false.
Oh, I got confused.
Return false. Return false. F-A-L-S-E. Capital F.
I do lowercase.
Now what you have to do?
And if it's not, return. What did I do? Whoops.
Control Z kar do.
Control Z.
Control Z. And now you have to write F again. Yeah. Now go back. You want to do what happens afterwards? Like, do you want a else condition? What do you want? What condition you want to do now?
Like, now we have to return true somewhere.
When do you want to return true?
Like when it can divide.
When it's divide, then it's false, right?
Oh yeah, when it cannot divide.
So where are you gonna write that thing is return true? Where do you think he's gonna write return true?
Now,
huh? Here, basically you want to write it outside the for loop, no? So where is the outside the for loop will be?
Oh, behind the def. Like
so
it
will be behind here, right? Once outside the for loop, this is gonna be the outside the for loop. Right?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. So here you have to write return true.
Like over here.
Return false. Here return true here. Return. Done. Spelling is again wrong. Go back. Capital T-R-U-E.
So I'm in a spelling test.
No, that you have to get right. You cannot. Yeah, you have to write the right spelling, right? You don't have to write the identifier name as correct. Now you have to test. Your
testy time.
Is prime.
My favorite.
Spelling is wrong. Okay, yes, you are writing print. You're correct. You are writing. Is. Yeah, so which one you want to test? Which thing you think is a prime number?
I'm just gonna do random numbers.
You don't. What are you writing? Why are you writing 8-3? What does prime number take?
No.
It's like a number. So you have to just give one number. That's it.
Whoops. I'm gonna do 8.
8. Is it a prime number?
No.
Yeah. So it's gonna be no, right? You want to try it out? Again, you want to maybe you comment this out. They are not needed anymore.
I was confused.
Now you run. It's false. You want to try something else? What else do you think you want to know that's a prime number or not? Print.
I'm only going to do 2. That's it.
No, you don't have to try maybe something more. Okay. Underscore.
Is it? Why isn't a bold letter?
What?
9.
9 is not a prime number again, right?
Oh, 6.
6 is not a prime number. Try to remember figure out like which are the prime number do you think are prime numbers?
5.
5, okay. Yeah, so that is correct. So, what a bigger prime number? Maybe you want to write some bigger prime numbers, okay?
Can you copy them for me? Like
No, you think now what are the could be prime numbers. So start counting, right? Which are the prime number and which are not the prime number. Yeah.
Oh, oops, I did it.
Yeah, you can press enter. You can think about 2 more example, right? So think about which number you want to write. Some big number, which is a prime number.
Prime numbers cannot be divided by any number.
Right. So definitely they are not even number. Right?
19.
19. Okay, let's give it a try if it's correct or not. So you are right. 19 is a
True.
prime number. Okay.
Yay.
What else?
21 can be divided by 7.
Yeah. What about that? After the 22,
I have a good one.
23. What thing you think? It's not divisible by anybody, right?
Yeah.
So that's correct. So that's it. So you have done the program to write a function which
I
will
did
do.
both of them by myself, even
Yeah.
though I was a little confused.